do 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 do
Yeah.
do 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 do. All right, we are back. Episode 31 of Paper and Plastic. You thought we were gone, but we're back. We're here. Uh, I think Derek puts it the best. The boys are back in town. Indeed, we are back in town, in the town of YouTube land. I am Pop and Sloth, and I'm joined by my good friend Dr. Plagus. How you doing today, my friend?
I'm doing all right. A little bit sick, but
Yeah,
uh,
it seems like there's a little bit of a bug going around
yeah,
everywhere all the time.
yeah. You're probably getting this up there because it's not like we're too far apart. But yeah, it's like dropping down to the 40s at night and in the morning, and then jumping all the way up into like the 90s. So it's like you know
Yep.
playing with my immune system here.
Well, not to get too far off it, but the last 2 days, today and yesterday, I was supposed to be working a 10 to 6 shift, but I got called in because the buddy's been sick, so I've been working 7:30 to 3:30.
Oh
Uh, but walking to work at 7:30 in the morning, freezing.
yeah,
Leaving work at 3:30 in the afternoon, boiling. It is
yeah.
crazy. It's so funny.
And
Um,
it's funny because like I leave in the morning and I'm wearing a sweatshirt.
mhm.
Then like midday I'm like taking that off, and I'm just like and then when I go home it's still hot out, so I'm not taking my sweatshirt. So like I've had like 6, 7 sweatshirts compiled at work that I just keep forgetting them there, and yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
eventually gonna run out and have to bring home a big old hamper of sweatshirts.
yeah. I've been there before. But that's not the reason we've been off the last few weeks. It's been a busy couple weeks. We took a week off because I was busy because my partner came into town. I haven't seen her in a few months, so it was nice enough that we were able to spend some time together.
Yeah.
Um, while she was here on the Tuesday, me and her went and saw Superman for the second time, which was a lot of fun. And then the movie ends, and I look at my phone, and I have a text message from you, and I'll let you can explain to our audience what this text message was.
Yeah, so both me and my partner were both kind of like, it's funny because we were thinking about this like while everything was going on, but we were like, man, it sure would have been great if you were running a show, because literally 30 minutes in she would have been interrupting,
Yep.
telling me that her water broke. Y- we were off. We'd planned that.
Mm.
And so we were just kind of enjoying dinner on a Tuesday, which we don't often get to do because of the show.
Yep.
And yeah, her water broke. We weren't ready for it. He wasn't supposed to be due for at least a few more weeks, so we had no bags packed or anything.
Jeez.
Um, so we packed up everything, went to the hospital, and so that was about 7 p.m. Uh, 4 a.m. the next morning, sh- we welcomed our new baby boy into the world. We named him Malachi. Um, Malachi Adam. Adam
Yep.
is my uncle, so we gave him his name for the middle name. So
Nice.
yeah,
And Malachi's after my real name, right? A loose little spin on it.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, totally.
totally. Yeah.
No,
Uh,
I'm with my kids. I've really wanted kind of like, I wouldn't say unique, but
hmm,
not your common names. So I've been really picky, and I notoriously like don't like any names. So naming all of our kids has just been like very last minute. Malachi was one that was presented pretty early on in the
mhm,
pregnancy, and I just didn't like it.
mm,
Um, and over the months, it kind of grew on me. I wasn't
mhm,
thinking of anything. I really liked Kai,
yeah.
so we thought, for short, we can call him that because it's kind of a little bit of a too short of a name. So yeah,
Mhm.
so Malachi and Kai
Nice.
for short.
Nice. Well,
Yeah,
congratulations.
thank you. Yeah.
Uh, that was the funniest text I got coming out of Superman because it was just like I turned to my partner. I go, good thing we didn't have a show, but also it would have been hilarious if we had a show. And she goes, why? Because I'm like, it would have been over in 30 minutes.
Yeah, well, it would have been cool to kind of have that, like, you know, that moment in time kind of here on YouTube or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's the beauty of live content.
Yeah.
Uh, and it's something that yeah, yeah, I love this story. I'm so happy for you guys. Congratulations. So you've been busy. Uh,
Yes. Yeah.
you've been very busy with the new little Rugrats running
Yeah.
around.
Yeah. So those that don't know, we actually have an 18-month-old, so we kind of had two back to back pretty close. And he walks, kind of starting to talk, entering his uh terrible twos is what they call it.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
he's just really not happy about not being the baby anymore. The first time we like brought him to meet the baby, he walked right up to him, stared at him for a second, and then just smacked him on the forehead.
Oh
Like,
my gosh.
yeah, so it's just been a chaotic couple of weeks transitioning into this with all the kids, and
Yeah.
yeah, but things are starting to wind down now.
Yeah, and that's so we got an opportunity to hang out tonight, and we're gonna chat about a bunch of stuff. We're gonna show off a bunch of things. There is something uh I need to do right now because I've been waiting weeks
Ooh,
to
that's
crack this
right.
open. I bought 3 of them. I've cracked 2 of them open. One of them was just the A cover but a foil. The other one was the Frank Quietly variant, which is nice. I could go grab that and show that off, but I have this one in the bag. And for reference, the last one I opened was the main cover, was the foil one.
Yeah.
So this should be anything except the main cover in that logic. So I'm going to start
So
cutting. Yeah.
on the topic of this book,
Yes.
um, I've said a few times how like Battle Beast #1, my LCS didn't get any years ago. What's it been, 2 years now? Transformers #1,
Yeah.
they didn't get any. And
Wasn't
every
Ab-
time,
wasn't Absolute Batman another one they didn't get any of?
oh yeah,
Yep.
Absolute Batman.
Yep.
Uh, you know, Amongst other books, I'm naming some of the biggest books over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
And so when I argue, like, this is ridiculous, this shouldn't be happening, somebody's got to step up and, like, do better.
Mhm.
My argument is, like, these are the biggest books out right now.
Yep.
And I wouldn't say I necessarily ever have had the numbers to prove that. I don't really feel like I need to,
Yep.
but it just came out that this has been the highest selling book of the year, right? Over
Really?
500,000 copies. It's been out for 2 weeks. They
Ooh.
didn't get any of these.
Oh my gosh.
Let's
Any
skip the
any
blind bags. Any,
oh
period.
my
No
gosh.
cover A's, no nothing. I went in Wednesday morning. They open at 10. I was in
Yep.
there at 10:15. Nada.
Nothing. That's crazy. That is crazy. Well, let's see what we get here. And hopefully it doesn't make you too jealous. Are you kidding me?
Ooh. Yeah.
Well, you
What's
can have
that?
this is the A cover. This is the
Is it?
this is another main cover, yeah.
But a foil.
Yeah.
Was
So
the
so the blind bag is only foils.
Oh, okay.
So
Wow.
so basically the blind bag, you're guaranteed a foil of any of the common covers, including the 1 in 25 and the 1 in 50. I can't believe I grabbed two. Dude, I like picked through them. I was like, I'm gonna grab two because I already had one and I had opened it. It was the Frank Quietly, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna grab two from two separate spots. They had two. They had them in two separate spots. I was like, I'm gonna grab one from up here, grab like the sixth one in the back, and then I was like, I'm gonna grab the first one down here. They're both
Yeah.
they're both the main covers. Why is that my luck with these things, dude?
Yeah,
That's
that
my
was
luck.
my luck with some of my first battle beasts. I kept getting sketch covers, but
Oh yeah, yeah, right. Oh right. The blank ones. Sorry, when you said sketch covers, I was like, do you mean like actually like sketched? But
oh
like,
god,
no,
I
the
wish. I
blank ones,
wish.
the blank ones, the blank ones.
Did you
Uh,
read it?
I've not had a chance to read it. So I can get into it a little bit more, but my entire collection since moving has been all over the place, super unorganized in piles. I've kind of have managed, but then I took like a couple weeks off from reading. I've reorganized it. Literally 20 minutes before the show, I was like, I'm going to reorganize it so I can go on the show and say I reorganized it. I can start reading. Um, so that's where I'm at with that.
Yeah.
So I have not read the Batman #1. I'm trying to finish reading Hush.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So I'm in a funny spot.
Yeah, and I want to say what's up to Rev here in Pile.
Yeah,
The Wiz.
yeah, yeah. My comic.
I did read it, and I'm kind of in agreement with Rev. The story was okay. I really like Batman. It very rarely do I not like it.
Mhm.
For a #1 and for the hype surrounding, having Matt Fraction on the title,
Yeah,
um, it was a little underwhelming, but I'm far from writing it off. I think Matt Fraction's a great writer, and looking forward to what he's going to do with it. And yeah, it's Batman. That's a
it's Batman.
yeah.
Um, so over the last few weeks, I haven't had a chance to get any crazy hauls that would be interesting to show on here because I'm down the Gundam rabbit hole is about as far as you can go. Like 100%. It's awesome. I am loving my life right now. I'm not reading comic books. I am building robots. Um, but I'm still buying comic books. I'm still gonna read them. But so I haven't been picking up any figures other than the robots. Except I was at in Victoria, there's a toy store called Cherry Bomb Toys. I've showed their pictures off before when I showed pictures off of the store. They had all the retro toys. They put on a toy show every couple months here in town called the Ultimate Toy Show. It is awesome. Uh, Vendors from all over come out, and so I went over there on the weekend. I had a budget. I blew my budget completely, and I picked up one thing. One figure that I've been hunting for a while. I've talked about it on the show, and I got it for a good deal. And that would be this guy. So there's a picture of it because I did not want to keep him in the box. This is the Superboy from Mafex. Um, Dude, expensive, very expensive, uh, but he is like the goddamn coolest thing I've owned. Oh my dude, he is so cool. He is honestly like I love this guy so much.
Yeah.
Um,
I was oohing and awing, but my mic was muted. That thing is sick.
Dude, I like so I I love 90s stuff, and to me,
Yeah.
like Superboy, this design is like peak, like the best of the best in the 90s designs, in my opinion. So yeah, picked him up, great price from a uh toy shop that had a vending table. They were called Ages 3 and Up. They're out in Vancouver. Check them out. They were great. They hooked me up with a nice little dealio on this guy, and whew, yeah, no, I'm super stoked to have him in the collection.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm
and
jealous of the coat because the version I have doesn't have the coat.
oh, dude,
So stupid.
and it comes, the coat is like an actual, like leather. It's got
Yeah.
like a little zipper on there, and no,
That's crazy.
he looks so good. He's not to scale with any of the McFarlane figures.
Oh, really? Smaller?
He's a little smaller, but he's closer to scale with like Marvel
Legends?
Legends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of my SH figure arts is like at a really like good scale with him. Like my Hero Academia Deku figure. Like I want to get a good shot of them together, like a little cross universe kind of action because they look
Yeah.
they look sweet together on the shelf.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I picked that guy up. That's been like the only figure that's not a robot. Um, Daniel Osborne asked me a question I love getting asked, and the answer is yes, I do build the Gundam robots. I love the Gundam robots. It's been
Yeah,
my life.
you've got a new page dedicated to that. You should show that off.
Yes, yeah, I like the way you think. And this would be an interesting thing to talk about because we've talked about kind of before how the algorithm kind of is weird on Instagram and
Oh
treats
yeah.
people weirdly. Um,
Yeah, you totally got the new profile boost going on.
yes, it's been really interesting to see because yeah. So I got a new Instagram here. It's called Gunpla Sloth. Gunpla is the broad term for Gundam. It's like just the building of figures, model kits from Japan, I guess. So here's a couple of the photos I've taken and posted.
Okay.
173 followers,
Which
and
exceeds our show's
yeah,
page.
that's true. It does pass our show's
Our
page.
show never got our show page never got any of that algorithm love.
No,
Crazy.
apparently not. Uh, and because most of my photos, except for the one I posted a few days ago, has passed 50 likes, which nothing in the grand scheme of Instagram. But for us, long timers who what we get like I think my Instagram, my Pop and Sloth one, my last photo got 15 likes.
Yeah.
Um, no problem with that. I just think this algorithm is just whack.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, it's crazy.
so yeah, it's and I've got 1,500 followers. None of them are seeing any of my content.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, for anyone who's interested, Gunpla Sloth. Um, it's just my robots. If anyone is interested, but yeah, um, kind of. I don't know if I showed this one off last time. I don't think I had it. The
Oh man.
Ultimate Wolverine #9 by Maria Wolf.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's
Yeah,
so good.
yeah. No, I mean, looks
Wow.
just gnarly good.
I love
That
her.
1 in 25 for anyone interested. And
Nice.
yeah, that one's great. I know that's one I'd love to get signed. uh, the Deadpool Batman 1 in 25 there. That
Oh
one's
yeah.
a fun one. Well, I don't know what you can see it there, but another kind of gnarly one. Great Wolverine. And then this book is controversial as
Oh
heck.
yeah. Wow,
But
you got one?
I got the day of, bro. I was going to buy this book, no problem. There was a ton of them sitting on. I
Yeah.
The 1 in 25 was sitting there for like 3 days. And I feel like a fool for not grabbing it because I held it in my hands. I was like, this cover's kind of ugly. It's
What one
kind of
was
worn.
that? That wasn't the Jim Lee.
No, it was not Jim Lee. No. It was.
Jim Lee was like 1 in 50, I think. That cover was awesome.
I don't know if it was a 1 in 50 for that Jim Lee. I thought the Jim Lee was just a. Oh no, it was a 1 in 50 for the Virgin, but there was
Oh,
a
okay.
the B cover was the Jim Lee regular, but this was the 1 in 25, which I just wasn't. It was. I was like, I don't know. I don't really need a basically, them halfway making out. And it just wasn't tickling my fancy per se. So,
Yeah.
but I saw it there, and now again, hindsight, I wish I grabbed it because it would probably be a really fun thing to get graded.
Yeah.
But yeah, I picked up the Del
Oh
Auto,
yeah. Delado.
yep, which looks
Wow.
great. Um, and for those who don't know why this book is controversial,
I
uh,
think everybody
I
knows.
think everyone knows it got canceled for reasons that we don't need to get into too much.
Yeah.
But the book did get canceled. So, and I think even recalled, or like they were told, like stores were told,
Yeah.
don't
Which
sell it,
is funny
don't sell it.
because Ron's didn't get any.
Well, of course they did. They probably, yeah, of course they did.
Uh,
Uh,
didn't even have a chance at it.
West Coast Avengers. Yeah,
Stealing my line.
we'll hit the rewind button here for you. What's the green ring around your IG story? Do we have a green ring around the IG story? Oh, uh,
Close
the
friends.
close friends. It's for close friends. Yeah. If you you have a green Instagram, that means you're close friends with somebody. Um, Ron's has an older, expensive green Gundam robot. It costs about 480. That sounds about right. You're gonna have to send me a picture of that though.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know if I've ever seen that. I think it's a big one. If I
Yeah,
have seen it, not
yeah,
sure.
well, yeah, yeah. You got some stuff you want to show off? That's all
Yeah,
right.
just a little bit. In the time that we've been off,
Hmm.
I went to Rose City Comic Con,
Oh
um,
yes, yeah.
which was a really good time. Was the Philobox sale too?
No, we talked about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we did a Philobox sale too. Yeah, so just a few pickups. Our buddy Dave here, I bought a. So this is not something you see often, but it's the trade
Oh, yeah.
paperback of Forever People Volume One, and
Hmm.
I'm kind of a fan of black and white, and it's all printed in black and white. So
Oh,
this is actually a run I have the single issues of, but kind of a higher value run of single issues. So great that I can read it in form that I can handle it irresponsibly, because I'm not gentle with my books.
no,
Um,
that's fair.
from the Comics Place in Bellingham, I got the trade paperback of Do a Power Bomb by Daniel Warren Johnson.
Yeah,
Um,
great.
yeah, love wrestling. He's a big wrestling fan. Kind of something that in his earlier days drew me to him. So excited to have that collected as well. Where did I get this? Oh, okay. We're going into some of my gets from Rose City. Um, so Simon Bisley, who's a great illustrator, and Kevin Eastman, who's a great illustrator, in the early '90s, did a few things together. One of them, one of the more popular ones was Melting Pot, which was a series they did. Um, kind of in the same theme of that, just gnarly monsters and sick illustration. I found Thumpin' Cuts #1,
Ooh.
which is again Bisley and Eastman together, which I think is just a great combination of guys. But the work in here is just so good. Um,
Man.
just fun, kind of like indie type stuff from the
Yeah.
early '90s when things were just kind of not the best.
But they were
Um,
kind of the best at the same time for that reason, you know?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then on the topic of Simon Bisley, I
Mm.
got a couple of awesome books signed by him.
Ooh.
So kind of hard to see this one, but it's right there.
Yeah, oh, yeah, yeah.
This is Body Count #1, which is like just a really more violent version of Ninja Turtles. And then I got Grendel Warchild
Hell yeah. That's
signed
so
by
great.
him, which is right there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So he was a really cool guy. I really enjoyed listening to him talk, um, and just hanging around him for a little bit. Um, and then another person who, anytime I have the opportunity to see him, I take it. Arthur Adams. So I got him signed
Oh.
right there. Uh, Sometimes when I'm meeting like these artists that I really like a lot,
Mhm,
and Arthur Adams being one, I
mhm.
get super like, I guess shy
Yeah.
around them. I did not want him to use this pen. I had brought my own pen, but I
Yeah,
was too scared to ask him to use my pen. Uh
that's fair.
yeah, that's that's right, Dave. He is hard to understand. But really cool guy, Simon Bisley. And then this was totally unexpected. she wasn't advertised to be there, but I was just walking through Artist Alley and I ran into Maria Wolf.
Oh, of course.
So picked
Of
up this
course.
awesome cover that she did for the newest series of Ninja Turtles.
Yep.
And I got her to autograph it right there in white.
So dope.
Yeah, so and that was the other thing too. I really wanted to ask her for a remark, but I was too scared. I need to get over this because I'm missing opportunities. I could have had her do something really cool on that. She does great remarks, as we've shown off in my Doom
Mhm.
cover that one
Yeah.
time.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I was about to
Yeah,
say that.
that was the stuff that I could really put together before the show, but I've been picking up crazy amounts of books lately.
I was just gonna say, just if it helps you get over your shyness, I was just checking. Our channel has over 2,800 views altogether.
Really?
Yeah.
And have we been over 100 subscribers for a while?
Yes. Kind of around the time Dave kind of gave us a, or was it somebody else who gave us a bit of a shout out? I can't remember.
No,
Someone
I
gave.
remember Dave gave us a really big boost. Like we
Yeah.
got probably over 20 subscribers from him
Yep. Yep.
from a shout out. But yeah, I just looked and was kind of shocked at the number. I guess I hadn't looked in a while.
Well, that's how many views our channel has between everything.
Wow.
So if it makes you feel a little more comfortable, you
No, I
know.
feel great on the show.
Yeah.
It's when I
Yeah.
get in front of these badass artists, I'm
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Yeah.
oh,
Completely
oh,
other ball head. Yeah.
just yeah, totally
Oh, I'm
just
sweaty. Yeah.
freeze up. Yeah, it's ridiculous because I've been doing this for so many years too. You know, it's like the one thing I look forward to at these cons, and it just never fails. I
Yeah.
just yeah.
What is it? I've been putting the stickers in random packages too. You're gonna have to explain which stickers. I'm
Oh,
not too sure.
I made a bunch of paper and plastic stickers a while back.
Why am I not? Oh yeah. Huh. You just need to practice. You don't know who I am, rant.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Yep.
You're gonna need to hear that one of these days. Um.
It's
Okay.
funny because my buddy Big B,
Mhm.
he goes to these cons and he's just got his camera like in the faces of these people, and like I don't even know that they agree to interviews, but he just
Yeah.
like he gets them. Every time he goes to a con, he's got interviews with quick little chats with all these guys.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny that
I assume it's good for business. They probably, maybe are a little taken off at first, but maybe they, yeah, yeah, I assume. Uh, let's see. You walk up and say you finally get to meet me. There you go.
yeah,
Uh,
never.
there's been quite a bit of reveals and news
Yeah,
things. Um, is there anywhere specific you'd like to start?
gosh, I don't even know.
There's been a lot. There's been quite a
Sam
bit.
was sending us so much stuff the other day.
Y- Yeah. Um, okay, let's start. Let's start on the high end. Let's start with the.
These
Let's
guys
start.
are giving me some great advice here.
I guess I'll. I guess I'll let you remark my
I
book.
like that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Um, so if we're starting where the big bucks lie, Hot Toys, as you know, I love their stuff. They gave us a really interesting
Oh wow.
Miles figure, which is from the Aliens versus Avengers comic books. Um, and he's got the white suit with the face hugger on it,
Good lord.
and he just looks sick.
That's
Like
crazy.
the little face hugger has like the spider symbol
Yeah.
on there. Like that's so cool. Uh, so yeah, there's this great Miles. I'm pretty sure it's Miles.
Yep.
I'm saying it so confidently. Yeah, it is Miles. Yeah.
Yeah.
There, yeah. So we've got yeah, this sweet Miles coming out here from Hot Toys. And then the other one that was just so cool is this Hellbat from, I guess, the Arkham games.
Yeah, that's wow, that's wicked. Holy cow.
Yeah, no, it is. It's just, I, like Hot Toys does like the movie Batman's a lot. You see a lot of the different, like, the Michael Keaton and everybody else kind of, the actors, you know. But when they do the comic Batmans, man, they just look so,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
like they bring those things to life.
Yep.
So that guy looks great. Um,
Uh,
Dave asking the big questions here.
you can go
What
into
about
that.
you want? Yeah, we can just get right into that if you like.
Sure.
So
Yeah. Go ahead.
yeah, as we kind of alluded to a little bit earlier, we've been busy, folks. We've been busy. We've been busy. We've been busy boys. I obviously you've been far more busy than I have. I have no children. I just have an annoying cat to deal with, and he's annoying, but it's not like a bunch of rugrats running around.
Yeah.
Uh, so you've obviously been busy, and totally makes sense. Like obviously, so we're kind of in this weird spot where we want to keep doing the show obviously as often as we possibly can, but it's kind of in a weird spot where it's hard to commit to a schedule when my job right now, my job title is relief operator, which means I am on call all the time. Um, Usually that means I work during the day, but sometimes it means I work pretty late at night. I've been lucky not to have to work too many Tuesdays, but I have a feeling it's going to change. So we're kind of playing around with this idea of a season finale of Paper and Plastic, season one, which would be episode one up until whatever the season finale is, which would probably be sometime soon if that's the road we choose to go down. We know nothing's written in stone. Everything's kind of still a little bit up in the air. I think we can kind of land on that a little bit.
Yeah.
Um, so we're very much playing it by ear. I'm still seeing how things go. Um, yeah, like I can tell you're on standby a little bit if the kids, you need to stand, you got the kids on, so yeah,
Yeah.
we're playing it by ear. We are going to have a little bit of a shorter show this evening. But yeah, going forward, we are going to try to do a couple more shows before a season finale, I think,
Yeah.
maybe. Um,
Yeah. We'd like to line up some guests,
yeah,
probably some people we've already had. Dave, I'd like to get John and Rev back on. Yeah, just kind of, get a few people in, have a
yeah,
little bit of a maybe a longer show, kind of a
yeah,
celebration.
yeah, yeah,
But we want in our time off, we want to kind of push, some shorter format content a little bit more, try to grow the channel while we're away, and then kind of just come back with a refreshment, switch things up. Not a lot, but a little bit, you know, um, just kind of figure out how to help this thing grow. I mean, we get a lot of the usual suspects in here, which is great, and that's really what makes me want to continue doing the
yeah.
show. And not ending the show was never
No,
discussed.
no,
It
no.
was never an option. It's just kind of like, let's go back to the drawing board and figure out how we want to keep this thing going.
Which
So
also, we're totally open to suggestions from you guys. What do you guys want to see from us in the future, in terms of short content or live content? Because I think we can both agree that this is like such a highlight of our weeks.
yeah,
Um,
totally.
like it's when the grind is going with the in the midst of life. I always come back to this show. I was like, oh man, my hour and a half on a Tuesday night where everyone else can just go away. I can talk to my buddy about all the cool things I've done this week, and
Yeah.
there's just no judgment. It's
Well,
all
and
good vibes.
The other thing that's really cool too is like we talked about doing this for so long,
Yeah.
and like I think that's probably a common conversation between friends like, oh, we should have a podcast. It's kind of
Yeah.
this thing that just gets thrown out but often isn't actually followed through on. And like, I even have other nerdy friends that we've said that loosely in conversation before, and like obviously never did it, but it's like, holy shit, we did it. Like we actually followed through on something we'd talked about for so long, and like it's been such a good time. And like, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I was typing in when I was setting up the stream or I typed in episode 31. I was like, there's no way.
Yeah.
It felt like episode 21 was last week when, we were having bevies and stuff. It's like, how was
Right.
that 10 episodes ago?
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, it's been crazy doing this. So we are going to keep doing it. It's not going anywhere. But you just might see a season finale kind of coming up.
Yeah.
And that just means we might just be taking a little bit of a break from this format of content. But the idea is we're going to continue to produce some kind of content over that kind of time, whether
Yep.
that's weekly or bi-weekly. I don't think we do more than bi-weekly, like every other week kind of thing at the
Yeah.
most, but we'll post more often than that. So you'll
Yeah.
see more like shorts, little snippets from the podcast over the season, and we'll post some of that stuff to give folks a little reminder that there's a lot of
Yeah.
content to go back and watch if you
Yeah,
haven't been here.
there's some good stuff in there.
There's a lot of hours of content to go through.
Yeah.
There's a lot of content. So yeah, well, we're not going anywhere, and you can always reach us. And yeah, well, again, we still got a couple more shows up our sleeves, I think, and
Yeah.
we'll have a really fun season finale. So there you go, Dave. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, I got a Frankenstein comic swap coming up in a couple of weeks. We're hosting Yeah Comics is hosting its second
Oh, yeah,
comic swap as well the week before Frankenstein.
nice.
Um Yakima's having its first Comic Con that
Mhm.
same weekend as our comic swap. We're actually running it in protest of the Comic Con because it's just a joke.
Yep.
But yeah, so I'll have some good stuff to recap.
Oh,
And
Dave saying mining your old content is a great way to bring in new people. Also posting it on every platform. That's the other thing is I think I need to look into seeing how to live stream this to Instagram as well at the same
oh
time or
yeah,
something.
that's possible.
I'm sure there's technologies. I'm sure we have the capabilities to do such endeavors. Um, so yeah, either way, whatever break, however long that ends up being, is only gonna result in bigger and better things from us. So
Yes.
keep that in mind. It's just letting it cook, letting it simmer, let it marinate. Then we're eating.
Yeah, and Bellingham Comic Con too. Yeah, I need to look into that. I would love to go to that. And that's awfully close to you there, Mr.
Yes,
Malcolm.
I
Yeah.
could, I could, I could probably kayak over there. Illegally, but I could
Yeah.
probably kayak over there.
Oh, and probably
Um,
not the time to do that right now.
no, 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 not at all. Um, so there's a little news update. Um, we're not going anywhere. We're busy and we're tired, and we're 31 episodes in, and I think we just need to figure out a way to spice things up a little bit. I think we can kind of land on that. Yeah, and Doc's, he's got the coffees, not the coffee, but the coughs.
Yeah,
Uh,
bummer. Our like state fair is in town, and I'm supposed to take my daughter in 2 days, and of course I would get sick
yeah.
leading up to that.
Um, circle back to
Yeah,
reveals.
reveals.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, 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 okay. I was like, I don't want to get too far off.
right.
Um, because oh man, there was some good stuff. Um, McFarlane giving us some cool uh DC multiverse stuff.
Yeah,
And I dare I say I think we can safely say they're not going anywhere,
yeah.
right? Like
That
DC
red,
Multiverse
yeah.
is not going anywhere. Like we're good, right? Like, am I lagging on your end, by the way?
No.
Okay, my computer's just funny.
So
Uh, yep.
what's the deal with this Killing Joke? Is that the Killing Joke Batman? No, it's not.
I don't believe it is a Killing Joke. I think it is just a. Come on, where are you? Where are you, Mr. Joker?
Oh no.
It looks an awfully Killing Joke inspired, but I didn't think it was. I think it's just another just kind of Joker.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. That face does not,
No, it's not Killing.
because
No.
they just did the Killing Joke. Joker got
Yeah, like the full.
hijacked or whatever.
Yeah, that's right.
They're
Yeah.
popping up though. They're on the secondhand market now.
Oh,
That red tornado was great though.
the Red Tornado was really cool. Yeah. Uh,
Oh, it is a
the,
Killing Joke Joker.
that's what
It looks
Dave,
like it. Yeah.
Dave seems to think so. Yep.
Maybe that's their replacement for the ones that were stolen. I don't know.
Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised they had to figure something out. This has to just be a reuse of that Black Adam figure that didn't sell, right? Like
Yeah.
that's 100% just that. Like maybe slightly painted different arms, but
Yeah.
and also I'm not. I love the cape on this Spectre, but I don't want to buy this.
Is that a plastic cape though?
No, it's the cloth. It's the wire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say the other Spectre they came out with a couple years ago, the cape was plastic, and it really weighed down the character and made him nearly impossible to stand upright.
Samrock coming in hot. It's a Crisis on Infinite Earth Joker.
Okay.
I could see that. I could see that. Which would make sense because I think a few of this line is from Crisis on Infinite Earth, right?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, like these guys definitely.
Yeah.
And I know that Killing Joke's style of Joker has been used in many other stories, like Three Jokers and
Yeah.
Crisis. So that makes sense.
Um.
I
There
don't know why they
was
have to make every version. They're pretty much this. I mean, it's the same character.
some Marvel Legends stuff. We've got a Daredevil, a Man Without Fear. The Silver Surfer looks awesome. The metallic on this guy looks so cool. I bet you he just shines like crazy in the light. Black Widow, Pharaoh,
Finally,
Phoenix,
finally a feral.
Beast. Phoenix looks good. Pharaoh looks good.
Yeah,
Oh, I love that surfer though, man.
yeah,
I love the metallic on that. And then the Daredevil.
yeah. That's
Um,
awesome.
McFarlane gave us a better look at the failsafe figure that will be coming out, which I quite like, but I don't know. I don't know. It's all right. Um, I don't know. There's too much else. Yeah. Oh, we can talk about this thing. Oh gosh.
Oh my god.
So Samrock sent this to us earlier
Yeah,
in the
I
week,
remember that.
and it actually kind of upset me. Um, and I'm blaming Samrock for it for upsetting me that day. Um, so this is what was this called? A Kickstarter. Was this a Kickstarter thing? This was a Kickstarter thing, right?
I don't remember.
I think I think someone will confirm this, but I'm pretty sure it was a Kickstarter thing where you have these different levels. So here's level 1 where you get just the figure with a couple accessories and a base, and you get some temporary tattoos. Oh, okay. So
There is no way that this is going to get funded.
so
Is there a link?
I don't know if there's a link yet. If there is,
Nobody wants this. There
I,
cannot possibly
I,
be enough people out
I
there that want this for it to actually get funded through.
yeah. Level 2, you get everything level 1 had plus you get a jacket accessory, plus a couple different, 4 different alternate face plates, plus a bunch of different hands, and a couple more weapon accessories. So, okay, that's a good jump. Okay, well now see, level 3, you get the Joker figure now. Jared Leto Joker. We should specify this is all for those who can't see. This is from the original Suicide Squad movie.
Or
Everyone's
all that don't want to see.
everyone's favorite DC movie from the last 10 years. And then level 4, now I guess you get another Harley Quinn that's like an inverted, she almost looks like she's comic book inspired colors. Like she's the black and the red instead of the blue and the white. Which but still the Margot Robbie Harley Quinn. And all the while you still get your goddamn temporary tattoos.
Right.
So yeah, that upset me for a number of reasons. Um, one of them mostly being the fact that we still have yet to get an actual comic book accurate Harley Quinn with any iteration of her character at all. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if there's like fangirls out there who love the Margot Robbie Harley Quinn so much they're willing to shell out like probably hundreds of dollars for this level 4 set if I were to
Yeah.
guess. So there you go. There's a McFarlane reveals.
Crazy.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, Samrock's saying it's a crowd-funded Harley Quinn. He's saying, I don't think this movie has a big enough fan base anymore who wants this unless you're like a big Harley Quinn fan. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm a big Harley Quinn fan, and I wouldn't touch that. And that kind of ties in. This is just sitting here on the main page. I don't know if this is relevant, but I think it's from this thing. I think this thing did so poorly sales wise.
Oh my god.
That they had to, because this was like $300, I think. And I think this post is saying it's marked down to 161 on Amazon. And I'm assuming that's American dollars.
If you want it, wait longer. It'll go down even more.
You will find this thing at Ross in like a year.
Yep, for $5.
Mm-hmm. But this is why I think they're doing a crowdfunding, because they want to gauge how many they actually need to make, because they probably made like way too many of these things and they didn't sell at all. So yeah, there you go. Oh jeez Louise. McFarlane. I saw a question from someone earlier. Oh, from Samrock. Have you had the chance to read Deadpool Batman yet?
So I haven't. Kind of the downside to me having to order my weekly comics now is I think Comics Place gets pretty busy at times, and so I won't be getting it until Friday. So a little over a week.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. But
you're gonna read it pretty quick, hopefully.
I'll read it the second I open it up. Yeah.
Yeah, my shop must have had 100 copies between the variants and everything, because I swear I saw 2 1 in 50s there. So we won't spoil the stories. I will show off the couple variants that Samrock picked up.
Oh yeah. So
which
good.
The colors on that Momoko look so dope. And I love this homage. I really debated grabbing this the Hulk homage, because I know they're doing one for Batman Deadpool when that comes out. So it'd be kind of cool to have both of them. But yeah, these are great. These are great covers. And then I picked up the 1 in 25 and then the art germ variant as well.
I can't even remember what ones I got, but I know I got a couple of A covers. Is when big books like that come out now, I already anticipate that Ron's isn't going to have them.
Yeah.
And so I'll order a couple extra in case someone in town wasn't able to get one and needs one. So, and yeah.
The hero. So I did read it. I actually read it just before the show. It was like the one thing I did between eating dinner and the show was like actually read this book. So like, I would probably someone's probably going to ask about it. Um, I liked it. I think with these stories, you can't take anything too seriously. And again, I'm not going
Right.
to spoil anything. It's a fun, lighthearted story as you would expect. I think the Batman Spawn's book kind of set my expectation for these kind of crossovers. It's just, it's fun. It's just a thing for everyone to make a little bit of money. And we're gonna buy it because
Yeah.
I bought two
Some-
copies, and I'm sure you bought a bunch of copies, and everyone
Yeah.
seemed to buy at least four copies or so.
Yeah.
So
Those books are fun. Like, you have like your Battle Beast, which is just like really mindless stuff. It's not really that complex. You don't have to sit there and like, maybe even reread it because you're like, whoa, like you're reading some Hickman stuff or something. It's nice to just kind of have those refresher books that you just kind of blow through them. It was fun, and now on to the next thing.
so uh there was something in the story that caught me by surprise, and that was I didn't realize there was going to be a Frank Miller story in there.
Oh,
The artwork, you're in for a
watch
treat.
your mouth here.
You're in for a treat in the best way possible. You're in for a great Frank Miller surprise when you get this book and you start reading it, and then all of a sudden you just open a page and you're like, "Oh, whoa, Frank Miller,
I
how you
can't
doing?
wait.
How you doing, buddy? Haven't seen you in a
I
while."
didn't know that, so that's really exciting.
Yeah, it's something to look forward to. Don't go flipping through the book beforehand. Just read it naturally and just let it just appear. Uh, is there any chance that there will be a DC Marvel crossover? Anyone's
Like a
opinion?
movie?
Yeah, I mean, there's a book. There's two books apparently coming out. Uh, Sam Rocket. The best story in the book was Crypto and Jeff. He's not wrong. That was a pretty fun little story. I honestly think all of the stories in there, including for the Frank Miller one, was enjoyable for different reasons.
Is this the issue that has the Constantine Doctor Strange crossover? That's
No.
issue 2? Or
Mm,
what is that?
so this book that just came out is Deadpool Batman. The one that is coming out in November is Batman Deadpool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it can feel I because when we were looking at the covers a couple weeks ago, we were looking at the Batman Deadpool one that comes out in November.
And that's the one that's going to have the
The
Constantine.
Constantine
Okay.
Doctor Strange cover.
Oh, I
Right?
can't wait for that.
Yeah.
I
So
can't
this
wait.
was so the one that just came out was the one that had the Derek Warren Johnson cover.
Oh, Daniel Warren Johnson?
Yeah. Who did I say? I said Darren.
Derek or Darren, I
Derek.
don't know.
I don't know. Yeah. So, but yeah. It's got Daniel. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't realize that until we were looking at those covers, and I was like, "Where is the Warren Johnson cover?" Because I know that was announced and exists, but
Okay,
yeah,
that makes sense because I
yeah.
was like, I was looking at the covers
Mhm.
for it last week and was like, I was a little underwhelmed. I was like, I swear we looked at
Yeah,
some other stuff that I was actually really looking forward to.
yeah,
I kind of
yeah.
had a hard time with this one, so
Yeah, there's a handful of ones that feel like they don't hit quite as hard, and then a handful of them feel like they hit like. Actually, you know what? Looking at them, yeah, they're not. Yeah. I'm just looking at like I'll pull it up here. It's like okay, so we have the A cover, which is Cthulhu. Sure,
I like that one a
it's a
lot.
great A cover.
I think I
Um,
got C for
blank.
my copy.
We got the Warren Johnson, the Ribic, Cthulhu wraparound, Guru. Like they're definitely like they're all good. They're all great artists who like made great covers, but
Yeah,
yeah, none of like that for. I mean, that's why I kind of went with the like I just love. a pretty girl cover.
Yeah.
And yeah. But there's the 1 in 50 for those who are
Oh yeah.
fine.
That's so good.
It's so good. I saw 2 of those at the store, and I was like, oh boy, wonder who's grabbing those.
Well, they're not there now, I'll bet you.
No, they're not there now. No. Oh shoot, where was I going? Yes, Z-Man was saying in the movies.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
No, I don't think that would ever. Maybe in an
Yeah.
animated thing.
Yeah.
In fairness, Fortnite exists, so I don't know. There's Marvel, DC, Halo, Scooby Doo. I don't know what else. Power Rangers. I've been running around as Peacemaker in there lately. That's been fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
My buddy plays as the Black Power Ranger, and I'm Peacemaker, and we're just dunking on kids. It's good. It's good. It's good stuff. Oh, where was I going? Oh, so we're at a 56 minutes here, so I don't want to keep you too much longer. I do have a funny story that I wanted to share on the show because it happened to me literally today. So I'm going about my morning, and I get a message from. Oh no, sorry, this goes back even further. Goes back yesterday. I entered in a giveaway for a Gundam here in
Oh.
Canada. So I was like, someone I follow on Instagram is giving a giveaway. So I you need to tag a few people. So one of the people I tag is my good buddy Landmark Collectibles, he's a good friend of the show. Because he's Canadian and the giveaway was for only Canadians. I was like, hey, I'll take a Canadian. He probably doesn't care. But we tag each other in giveaways all the time. And then this morning I see a notification that he's made a comment on that giveaway post entering in the giveaway. And I was like, oh, like maybe he's, kind of getting in, want to check out maybe what these robot things are. So we have a little bit of a message back and forth, and he's like, where do you buy them? And I was like, oh, I buy them from this place in town that, ships all over Canada, and they've got the best prices. And so he's looking on there and he goes, man, there's like, where do you even start? And I go, whatever looks cool. Like, what are you looking for? Like I can recommend you something. He goes, sure. I like the color purple and I like the color green and, yellow or whatever, because it's the colors of my profile and, my vibe and aesthetic. So I find him a figure and I send him the link for it. And like later that evening, he goes, oh, I just ordered it. And I go,
No way.
you're kidding me, bro. Like, that's too funny. Like, so I've accomplished my mission of talking about Gundams to everybody I know and finally having one person cave and be like, you know what, that actually sounds kind of cool. So shout out to Landmark
Yeah,
Collectibles.
he needs to build it and we need to share that. That'll be awesome.
Yeah, it was like a proud friend moment of like, oh man, someone's getting into the weird foreign thing that I'm really into as well. So yeah, that's my little feel good story of the day of
That's awesome.
converting someone else to making model
Didn't take
robots.
long.
Dude, I could talk about it forever, but no, not gonna. If anyone wants to talk about model robots with me, send me a message. I'll tell you how awesome they are.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think people like, and especially myself, I shouldn't say people. I really like, spending my money and getting my money's worth out of something. And because for a lot of the purchases I've made in the past, I can kind of justify it with, well, I'm going to like, because I bought this figure, I want to go photography, do photography with this figure. So I'm going to, go outside and go do a thing and like spend time with it. And like, that's my investment into the thing.
Yeah.
Whereas this now is like, oh, my time investment is I get to sit around, watch TV and like slowly build the little guy. And it's awesome. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, is there anything else you wanted to cover before we kind of start wrapping up here? I can kind of
No,
see you
I don't
struggling
think.
a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just feeling it, man.
Only robots I care about are Transformers. Good thing Gundams transform, you son of a bitch. You,
He's
I
gonna
said,
be a hard one to convert.
no, I know, no. There are model kits of Transformers, by the way.
Oh man.
It was one of my biggest regrets, and especially over the weekend, because I remember seeing the Soundwave model kit before I ever got into the model kits at all. I remember seeing it at a store for like $30 and being like, "Oh, that's really cool. I should pick that up," and then not doing it, and then never did. And then I saw that exact kit at the toy show over the weekend, and they were selling it for 120. I was like,
Oh wow.
I'm stupid. They transform into cars, Transformers or Gundams, because Transformers do. I don't think maybe some Gundams transform into cars. Tanks, airplanes for sure, spaceships, but yeah, maybe not cars. Uh, but yeah, so uh, Transformers are cool. There's nothing wrong with
Yeah.
Transformers. I love Transformers. I
Yeah.
was originally going to that toy show to buy a Soundwave, and then I saw that one, and I was like, I don't know if I can do it. But then I saw Superboy, and I was like, yeah, I can do it. I can do it. So
Yeah. That's a great figure.
yeah, there you go. You said
Gosh.
Gundams transform. Do they transform into cars? Oh, do they transform into cars? No, no. They some of them might. Some of them might. Voltron would destroy all Transformers and Gundams. Lions rule. But yeah, Voltron is pretty sick. He's
Yeah.
not wrong. He's not wrong. Is there any other giant robots you want to talk about before we wrap up the show? You gotta know one.
Didn't we weren't we showing off a Devastator?
Oh, yeah. When I accidentally sent that to you instead. Yeah.
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 That thing was we don't have to show it off, but that thing
I
was
mean,
dude,
just pull it up really. It's a devastator. I mean, every
insane.
yeah. Let's see the giant robots and yeah. Oh, is that just like a dude? Sorry, I don't. I don't want to get too much. Is this just a dude thing to love robots?
Oh, totally.
Like,
Yeah.
it's just every guy loves some. Like there's a robot for every dude. And every dude's like, yeah, it's a robot for me.
Good God, that thing is so sick.
Oh, dude, I love how big it is. Like, where would you put that right in the front foyer?
Oh, that'd be right in the living room, and Jessica would hate me for it.
You'd have the kids crawling on that thing.
Yeah.
Zim had a question that. What was that running along the bottom of the screen earlier? That was something I wanted to try out, seeing if it would just spark a little engagement.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah. Oh, that's great.
yeah, it just says we want to see what you've been picking up. Send us photo to Paper and Plastic on Instagram. Got a question? Ask away. We'll try to answer. It was
Yeah.
something I think I actually had when we first couple episodes. I think I had it on there, and then I just completely forgot to turn it on ever again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. So thank you for asking the question about the thing that was saying ask us a question. All right, my friend. I think I'm picking up lots of comics lately. Yeah, I'll throw those on the screen just for shoots and giggles while we're chatting out the door here. Sam
Oh,
Rock picking
yeah.
up some awesome Lobo stuff. Are we going to try? We're going to try for next Tuesday.
Yeah.
We'll
I
try
don't
for
see
next
why
Tuesday.
not.
Let you know what I say that without checking my work schedule because that stuff is nuts. I should be fine. I'll make it work. Okay, yeah, we'll try for next Tuesday. But yeah, we're happy to be here. We're happy you guys joined us on this evening. Um, yeah, if you guys have any feedback for us, please feel free to reach out to us on our Instagram to let us know what you guys would kind of like to see in the future from our show. If there's anything you absolutely hate about it, we don't want to hear it. You can shove it. If there's anything you love about it, we want to know.
Yeah,
We want to know what
definitely.
you love. Uh, yeah, there you go. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. We're going to be back next Tuesday. Hopefully, that's the plan. Um, yeah, feel free to like, subscribe, comment on the YouTube videos, hit the notification bell, do all that kind of fun stuff. Thanks for just hanging out and
Yeah.
yeah, appreciate it, guys.
See
Well,
you
yeah.
guys.
Any final thoughts for the day?
No, just things are finally kind of calming down for me, so I'm definitely going to be more available, and I'm always picking stuff up. So
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna have to dive into some more stuff here in the coming weeks. But yeah,
yeah,
that's it for us tonight, guys.
yep.
Everyone have a great rest of your week. Don't work too hard and read a comic book. Yeah, there you go. All right, guys.
Yep.
See ya.
See ya.